Why EA canceled the Black Panther game to focus on proven games like Battlefield. Electronic Arts, EA, has long been recognized as one of the dominant forces in the gaming industry, known for publishing franchises that generate consistent revenue streams. When news broke that the anticipated Black Panther game had been quietly canceled, many fans expressed disappointment and confusion. Yet, from a strategic business standpoint, EA's decision aligns with a broader focus on minimizing risk and doubling down on already successful intellectual properties like Battlefield. One of the primary reasons for this pivot lies in the financial uncertainty surrounding new IP adaptations, especially those tied to complex, high-expectation franchises like Marvel's Black Panther. The costs involved in licensing, developing, and marketing a game of this caliber are immense. Unlike Battlefield, which has a loyal fanbase and a predictable sales trajectory, Black Panther represents a foray into less certain territory. Aiming for financial stability in a volatile market, likely viewed the opportunity cost as too great. Another critical factor revolves around production challenges and creative alignment. Creating a game around a beloved cultural icon like Black Panther involves high stakes in terms of authenticity, narrative depth, and representation. EA, which has faced backlash in the past over mishandled character portrayals and shallow gameplay, may have found the creative expectations of such a title too difficult to navigate successfully. The fear of falling short could have played a key role in the decision to back off. Furthermore, EA has been undergoing internal restructuring and leadership changes that often result in refocused strategic priorities. In times of transition, companies typically revert to what they know best. Battlefield, for all its ups and downs, is a proven title with recurring monetization opportunities through DLCs, battle passes, and online multiplayer ecosystems. It offers a reliable platform for EA to rebuild consumer trust and stabilize its portfolio. The gaming landscape has also seen increasing pressure from investors for quarterly performance. EA, being a publicly traded company, is not immune to the demand for short-term wins. With the unpredictable development timeline and the massive resources required for a new AAA superhero game, Battlefield becomes the more practical option. It is faster to produce, easier to market, and cheaper to iterate on, exactly what investors want in a high-risk economy. There is also the question of genre saturation. Superhero games are at risk of losing their edge due to an oversupply in the market. With Sony's success in titles like Spider-Man and Wolverine, EA may have feared entering a competitive arena where it lacked a clear advantage. Battlefield, by contrast, has its own niche in the FPS world, one where EA already commands attention and has infrastructure in place to deliver. Another subtle but significant point is player behavior. EA's internal analytics might have shown diminishing interest in single-player narrative adventures when compared to the longer engagement and revenue potential of multiplayer-centric experiences. Battlefield serves this evolving player profile better, offering fast-paced, replayable online competition that keeps gamers and their wallets engaged for months if not years. Additionally, licensing negotiations with Marvel are not always smooth. The complexity of working with Disney, coupled with creative constraints and corporate bureaucracy, could have been a deterrent. EA, seeking more control over its development cycles and fewer external dependencies, might have seen the cancellation as a liberation from a partnership that restricted innovation. While the cancellation of the Black Panther game is unfortunate for fans of the character and Marvel Universe, it can also be seen as a strategic retreat rather than a failure. EA is choosing to concentrate its resources where it believes it can deliver the most impact. Battlefield, despite criticism in recent years, remains one of its most recognizable assets and has the potential for a comeback with the right investment and direction. In the context of evolving technologies, EA may also be reserving its bandwidth for integrating next-gen features such as AI-powered game dynamics, procedural storytelling, and immersive multiplayer modes. Battlefield provides a sandbox where these innovations can be tested with fewer brand risks, unlike a Marvel title where any misstep would result in severe public backlash. Finally, EA's decision underscores a larger industry truth. Not every beloved character or franchise is destined for gaming greatness. The road to success in the AAA game world is paved with delays, cancellations, and hard choices. By pulling back from Black Panther and refocusing on Battlefield, EA is playing a conservative yet rational game, one that prioritizes long-term sustainability over speculative expansion. In conclusion, the cancellation of the Black Panther game reflects EA's desire to streamline its operations, mitigate risks, and reassert its dominance in areas where it already has expertise. While the loss of what could have been a groundbreaking title is significant, EA's commitment to refining and relaunching Battlefield indicates a strategic pivot towards financial prudence and operational control. This move, though disappointing to some, may ultimately serve EA's broader goals in an industry where predictability is increasingly rare.